Hi, I'm Sarah Harvey from Savvy People Management, and this is the 8th in the series of short video blogs on Savvy Performance Management. And today I'm just going to talk a little bit about motivating people and how you can, as a manager, best motivate your staff. So firstly, the thing to say is I'm a huge fan, by the way, of Dan Pink and his work. If you haven't read it, please do read his book Drive, which is about the surprising truth of what motivates people. I found it absolutely illuminating in terms of what motivates us to achieve high performance. And one of the key things that I took away from his work is that in most cases money doesn't motivate people to perform better. And realising that, and as a manager realising that money is not always the answer, is actually quite liberating. But that said, if throwing money at the problem is not going to help, what do we need to think about instead? What Dan Pink talks about is that people are more motivated by basic human desires for three things, and that's autonomy, mastery, and purpose. And if we can kind of understand how we give people that autonomy, mastery and purpose in their day-to-day work and how we manage them, then we would get far better performance out of them. So the world of work has changed, and I really do believe it's time to ditch our outdated beliefs, our outdated systems and our outdated processes, and start to reinvent performance management for today's new context, and really embracing this idea that you can pay people to perform better, and getting rid of that and really understanding that that is not actually psychologically how it works. It is a good first step. So 3 questions to ask you to consider, I think, in relation to motivation. The first one is this: are you holding on to outdated beliefs about what motivates people to achieve high performance? And if, when I said earlier that money doesn't create, doesn't allow people to perform better, if you found yourself not agreeing with me on that, you're possibly holding on to outdated beliefs. It depends on the type of work, so there's a bit of a health warning that goes with that, but have a look into it and see what Dan says about this stuff, because I'm sure you'll find that really useful. My second question to you would be that what systems and processes are still being used in your organisation that are no longer serving you, and they're no longer serving your staff well when it comes to motivating high performance. In actual fact, they could well be demotivating staff rather than actually helping to motivate them. And the last question is, what steps can you take straight away to give your staff more autonomy, to allow them to focus on mastery of their subject and purpose in their roles? And if you can, as a manager, help your staff achieve those 3 things, then you're likely to achieve higher performance. Good. So do check out Dan Pink's work if you haven't already. Also, you can download my ebook, Savvy Performance Management, how to turn painful performance management into savvy conversations.